Red Hood and the Woods of Winterberry. In the village of Winterberry, bathed in streams of golden sunshine and echoes of merry laughter, there was never a dull moment. The villagers were known for their kindness and hard work, creating an environment where no mean spirit could exist. Among them was a young woman with a bright red cape, affectionately known to all as Red Hood. Her presence was like a warm hug to the village, and her kindness was unparalleled. One sunny day, Red Hood returned from the market, her basket brimming with groceries. "These are for Grandma," her mother remarked, glancing at the basket. Grandma lived in a dense, dark forest that bordered Winterberry. It was a place of tall, menacing trees that the villagers seldom dared to enter. Her mother handed her some freshly baked cookies, adding, "Be careful of the wild animals, Red, and stick to the path. Make sure you're home before sunset." With a nod and a smile, Red Hood set off for her grandmother's house, her cape fluttering behind her. As she ventured into the woods, she encountered Derek, a rugged woodcutter with a mysterious air. "What brings you to these parts?" Derek asked, eyeing her curiously. "I'm off to see my grandmother. She lives deep in the woods," Red Hood replied, clutching her basket a bit tighter. "You must be brave to live here," she added, looking around the dense forest. Derek chuckled. "Bravery is just part of the job. Be careful, Red Hood. The woods can be treacherous." As she continued her journey, Red Hood's path crossed with a cunning wolf. The wolf tried to deceive her, but Red Hood's quick thinking always kept her one step ahead. She outwitted the wolf at every turn, never letting him discover the location of her dear grandmother's house. Back in the village, Red Hood's adventures became the talk of the town. Her clever escapades were admired by all, especially Derek, who found himself increasingly drawn to her spirited nature. Their paths often crossed in the woods, and a friendship blossomed between them. Derek, initially intrigued by her courage, soon grew to admire her wit and intelligence. Red Hood, on the other hand, found comfort in Derek's strength and sincerity. One day, as Red Hood prepared for another visit to her grandmother's, her mother packed a particularly fragrant cake in her basket. Derek, catching a whiff of the cake, warned her, "That scent will attract every creature in the woods. Take this rope with you, just in case." Thanking him, Red Hood set off, unaware that today's journey would be different. The wolf, driven by the tantalizing smell of the cake, followed her more closely than ever. A confrontation seemed inevitable. But Red Hood was not alone. Derek, sensing danger, followed at a distance, ready to come to her aid. When the wolf finally revealed himself, ready to pounce, Derek stepped in, driving the beast away and ensuring Red Hood's safety. In the aftermath, Red Hood realized the value of both wit and caution. Derek, on his part, learned to appreciate the strength that comes from intelligence and courage. Together, they forged a bond that was admired by all in Winterberry. The story of Red Hood and Derek became a legend in Winterberry, a tale of bravery, wit, and the unbreakable bond formed in the heart of the dark woods.